Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer has put a couple hundred miles on this electric scooter and is thoroughly impressed with its performance, finding it to be an awesome machine with more than enough power. Our reviewer believes that some of the negative feedback they've seen online likely comes from individuals who are new to high-performance personal vehicles and may not be prepared for how it handles. The steering is incredibly responsive and quick, which is a common trait for this type of vehicle. It is crucial to become familiar with its handling by practicing at slower speeds before attempting to push it over 30 miles per hour. This isn't a vehicle where you can just sit back and max out the throttle. It demands an active rider who knows how to shift their weight and stay engaged with the ride. A critical point this client makes is about the initial setup. Straight out of the box, the suspension is set to be very relaxed and loose, which can result in poor handling. It is essential for a new owner to take the time to tighten and tune the suspension to match their specific weight. Once adjusted properly, the handling improves dramatically. A good indicator of a proper setup is when the front end doesn't dip too much under hard braking and the rear doesn't squat significantly during its very powerful acceleration. Finally, a major improvement came from changing the tires. The stock all-terrain tires were noisy and created a lot of vibration, especially at speed. By switching to a more street-focused tire, our reviewer eliminated the noise and vibration, resulting in a ride that feels as smooth as butter. This change not only improved the handling on pavement, but also provided a noticeable boost to range and top speed. For context, this user, who weighs 240 pounds, has been able to hit a sustained 48 mph on flat ground and even reached 52 mph on a downhill slope after making these adjustments.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer, after riding this electric scooter for nearly 300 miles, is very pleased with its core performance components. Our reviewer reports that the brakes, electrical systems, battery, and powerful dual motors have all been solid and reliable. The machine has no trouble keeping up with fast-moving traffic, even with a rider weighing over 200 pounds. However, this client was not a fan of some of the aesthetic choices, like the colored lighting and the included seat, which were disconnected and removed almost immediately. While the power is a major highlight, there are significant concerns regarding the build quality of certain parts. The headset, for instance, feels a bit cheap and has a lot of flex compared to the rest of the sturdy frame. A much more critical safety issue was discovered with the handlebar clamp bolts. The bottom threads on two bolts stripped out mid-ride, nearly causing a serious accident. This client strongly recommends that any new owner immediately replace the stock bolts with longer, harder steel ones as a necessary precaution. The ride itself can feel a bit cramped due to a shorter deck that forces a more aggressive stance, though the deck and bar height are considered perfect. Despite its odd design, the front suspension performs well. For an experienced rider with quick reflexes, the scooter is incredibly fun, offering immediate and thrilling power. However, that performance comes with a serious warning: there is absolutely no customer service. This reviewer received the product with a cracked headlight, and a charger fan burned out shortly after arrival. Multiple emails to the company went unanswered. Overall, this client is happy with the purchase, but cautions that buyers are completely on their own if anything goes wrong.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer has already put a good amount of distance on this electric scooter, racking up around 60 miles within just the initial few days of ownership, and their overall impression is remarkably positive. Getting this powerful machine ready for its first ride was straightforward. Installing the handlebars was a quick process, taking only about half an hour. While assembling, our reviewer took the initiative to use the provided multi-tool to double-check all the critical bolts. They were pleased to find that most of the important connections were already securely tightened, a reassuring sign of quality right out of the box. Having ridden several other high-performance electric scooters in the past, This client considers this particular model to be among the best they've experienced, especially when considering its overall value. A standout feature mentioned is the suspension system, which offers noticeably more travel than many comparable scooters. This translates directly into a remarkably comfortable ride, smoothing out bumps and imperfections on various surfaces. The throttle provides an excellent response, delivering power smoothly and efficiently. This electric scooter is undeniably quick. Our reviewer noted it easily reaches top speeds around 47 miles per hour. While they haven't verified this with GPS, they believe the speedometer provides an accurate reading. It also proved capable of handling light off-road terrain without issue. However, our reviewer cautions against purchasing this machine for serious, aggressive off-road use, suggesting that a dedicated motocross bike would be more suitable for such demands. During its initial break-in period, a few minor squeaks emerged. However, these don't sound particularly troublesome, and our reviewer plans to easily address them with some lubrication and by retightening any necessary components using a thread-locking compound. It's crucial to emphasize a significant safety warning. This electric scooter is.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.